This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
They go play action now with Sanders. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Down.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Can.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
21-yard line.
drill. All that rapping pay your bills.
Let's get set. Done.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. 180. Waiting touch. Done.
Burrow now. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rayshawn Jenkins. And they will finally get him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's gonna be out of bounds right around midfield. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season. And he gives his team a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
11. 180. Stop.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. And even 30 yards.
The 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Bengals.
This is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hold the ready.
On play action, Shedeur. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. Now inside the 25. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5.
Browns, first down. First and
Hot
goal.
70, hot 70. Come on,
Davis going in motion. Here's the run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
11 MT tight. Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Pass caught inside by Fant. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
He gets that to his big target there. but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Brett Delpit up to make the play.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
12, 12, 12. Let's get set. Can. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
39-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Okay,
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's 2nd and 8.
Top ball, 18. 18, Pioneer. Warriors, 17. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Out of the flat, and it's complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On the ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. Little setup, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
11. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Again, it's McCaffrey.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They go play action for Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
McCaffrey, first down and more. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Really nice job there defensively adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run.
Here we go.
And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Cincinnati. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score. Bengals 17. The Browns 14. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
65. Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score. Bengals 24, Browns 14. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Get it. Back to 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
As Shador on 1st down. Pass caught by Bond. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready? Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11. Let's get set.
Now, faking the give. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Burrow. by T. Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Wait, stop.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
On 2, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Finding space at the 15. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this drive gets him a first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Cardinals.
To throw is Sanders. To his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Here's Sanders to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Now, Sanders. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Sanders. To the sideline. That's caught by Judy. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, But with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
To throw again is Sanders. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Done.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Browns' 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
180.
Back to throw. Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On the jump.
On play action, Shador. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. On a quick slant, that's Judy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 21 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Ready. Cowboy 80. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Throwing again is Sanders. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's into the end zone yet again. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
I'm 1, right? 11. Gun. Dot.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11. Let's get set. 12. Dot. 180. Dot.
Burrow now. This one complete to Higgins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
One ready from the 31. Here is 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Let's get set. Stop.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
As Shedeur on 1st down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. They'll get it on 4 here as he is taken down.
So So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one too far in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready up! Come on! 60 Eagles! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings!
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Browns first down. They'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Viking 18! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Sanders going to throw again. He finds Judy on that one. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cut 19. Cut.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
This pass caught by Judy. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go.
Play action. It's Sanders. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 4 touchdowns. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Bengals 37, Browns 35.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun. Sahat. Right in. Sahat.
On first down, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
First and 10.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
11 M. Here we go. What is that? Sahat.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Sahat.
They go play action for Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
35. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Whoa! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Viking, 18.
Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
18, fight in. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Go. 76, 19, 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man, that is Bond. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. I can tell you from first-hand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Pass caught by Bond. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
77.
1st down.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Cub 19. Cub 19. 60 Maverick. 6.
To throw again is Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he will score. Game on. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown Browns.
The kicker on 40.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow now. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will
this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score. Bengals 51, Browns 42. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now, Sanders. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
At the 31-yard line.
Now, Shador. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Set, 19, let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
That's Davis in motion.
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing again is Sanders. He's got it about the 8. And the 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Browns 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now, 1st and goal. Again, it's Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sanders going to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Ready,
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Sanders will throw it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Dot.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on